Yo, what's up, everybody? So today's video is mainly about tech stocks. Um, we've seen how these earning reports are boosting their share price, and the ones that are giving good guidance, continue to climb. So I want to cover those, and then a little bit about Boeing and DFEN, mainly because of the stimulus. I want to bring those two up. So pretty much what I want to get into right away is Apple, Microsoft. I think the two biggest ones, the two biggest headlines, for like since Friday, or Microsoft since the weekend. We know Apple killed earnings, and then they also announced that they're gonna have a 4-to-1 split, so 4 shares for one. 1 share to 4 shares, I guess. And this should be happening at the end of the month, August 31st. I think it's gonna happen. And then you got Microsoft. Their news is acquiring TikTok. And I think their deadline is September 15th, but with all the pressure, they might have to do it sooner. So we'll see how that goes. And then on here, I also have Square. I'm playing them because if you saw PayPal, they killed earnings and they shot up and they held their values. So, and I believe they've been climbing since. Let me check really quick. Yeah, 197. Yeah, they're still climbing. I reported sometime last week, and you can see that they had their jump. It had to be this right here. This had to be the earnings. And well, they held it, slightly climbing, but they're staying above their trending line. So if they stay there, this will most likely just keep on moving up. This is what I mean. This trending line might just keep climbing up, even though the share price might fluctuate down with it, but we'll see. So I have them. Square for earnings end of this week. Net also earnings at the end of this week. If anything, if you've noticed all the news on these big tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft, I believe Google's, what's their, I think Azure is their cloud service, but they've all been doing really good, and for their earnings they've been outperforming. So I've got a call on them, and we'll see how they report or how they run up till the end of earnings. Let me toss this. Oh shoot, I didn't have it on here, sorry. But yeah, this is how they've been performing so far. And I got Boeing. You'll see that they've been on a downtrend for the last couple months, or for the last, pretty much last month and a half. They've been climbing down ever since their big run up when the economy was opening up. And then DFEN, because they have all the aerospace and defense. You can see the trending line, or you can see that their share price is under their moving average, and it seems like it's time for a climb up. If you move it like this, you'll see that you get this fluctuation right here, and then you'll go back up, come down, and I believe that with this next stimulus that we get, it's gonna get it another ride up. We'll see. So pretty much Apple, I got a call on them on Friday. I believe their share price was 405. Let's see, let me get this right here. I got it right in the morning. It was fluctuating right here. I didn't get it before earnings, so fortunately missed out on a huge run up. I got it somewhere like right here Friday morning at like 405. I got a 450 call. It cost me $50. It expires this Friday coming up on the 7th. And I sold that thing this morning when it hit 438 first thing, because all the volume that the stock had gave the contract so much premium that I had to sell it. I sold it for about $540, so $50 into 540, that's like almost 1,000%. It would have been 1,000% if it was like 590, giving me my money back and then some. But it was like 940%, something like that. But I could have held it a little bit longer. I sold it like 438, somewhere like right here. Actually, no, it was on the way up. I sold like right here. So I missed more premium, especially right here. Contract, I think I saw it top out like close to 700. Well, I'm not going to catch the highs. I'm not going to catch the lows. So I was happy with what I got. You know, especially seeing it in pre-market hit 432 and then seeing it run up. I was happy to let it go at 438. So I let go of that. Now all I'm expecting from Apple for now is a slight correction before it keeps climbing, because this thing's gonna climb till the end of the month for sure until they split. You'll see this right here. Oh shoot, let me trash that. If you see right here, they got a huge run up for earnings, right? So jumped up, continuation, and then what I'm expecting is that you see this moving average right here. I'm expecting them to come down to kind of meet them a little bit. Pretty much a correction, like a little bit of a like locking in profit. You know, so like a small sell-off. Nothing crazy. Something, if anything, like right there, just while this moving average comes up. So I don't expect it to go below 420, but if it gets anywhere like near like mid 420s, I'm definitely gonna grab a contract that lasts till the end of August to keep on catching a run up, because it's always stayed above its moving average. So now it has a real reason to keep on going. So gonna definitely keep on playing them. Just gonna wait for the next opportunity to jump in. Microsoft, with the profits I got from Apple, I got myself 2 Microsoft calls. There are 290 calls that expire in September 18th. Yeah, on September 18th, because you know we're expecting the deal to be with TikTok to be done by September 15th. So if they keep on climbing based off that news, I'll just keep on holding until the news comes. I'll sell one contract and then I'll sell the second contract if it continues to climb. If it comes down, then I'll sell for profit. But if not, you know, I'll see what it's at. So that's how much I'm playing Microsoft. It shot up above its moving average right here. So if anything, it might come down a little bit, but depending on like the stimulus news, the TikTok news, any products that they might announce, any services that they might announce, we'll see. This thing has like a lot of upside right now, so that's why I'm sticking with that contract. I know it's really far to the money, but there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So, and then I got Square. It's pretty much an earnings play. I believe they report on where's it at? Okay, I believe it's the 5th or the 6th of this week. Why am I not seeing it? Where you at? Okay, well, yeah. The report at the end of this week. If you see their like 3-month chart, they kind of already did come off of the moving average, and now they're starting to run up. If anything, I feel like they're going to be moving. Let me see. Let me do this. So they were already at all-time highs, came down, like small correction, got close to the moving average, but now I feel like they're going to be, let me draw a line really quick. So crash happened, move like this, right? Once earnings comes, I expect them to stay right above that and at least close to this right here. So like 140, 145 would be, you know, my pretty much my price range for them. But we'll see. Definitely, I think they missed last earnings. But we'll see how they do this time. And then net, I really expect them to really outperform. Let's see. They've been climbing and climbing, and I missed this run up last week, but because of earnings, I'm expecting them to keep on climbing. So we'll see how that goes. You know, they've been climbing pretty steadily. They'll like jump up. Actually, let me start again. Come on, Dan. They'll jump up, stay there, jump up, pretty much stay there. And I'm expecting this to be another leg up, like I think should see like 45 to 50. You know, it's a cloud stock, and they're a big one. So we'll see where they end up by the end of the week. I got a couple calls. I believe they're $60 calls. If they get in the $50 price range, I'll let one go. If they don't get anywhere close to that, then I'll have to decide when I should let them go. But we'll see till then. And then I got Boeing and DFEN. Now these, if you're waiting for the stimulus or the bill to, you know, pass, then I suggest you look at pretty much industrial stocks because they'll benefit off of that. It's not directly for them, but when there's more money in the economy, there's more money going towards different businesses, and everything trickles down, right? So that's how much you can pretty look at it. That's pretty much how you can look at it. Well, that's how I look at it. Again, this is not financial advice. I don't recommend you trade or do anything you see on these videos. Pretty much just talking about everything that's already out there, kind of just bundling it up and talking about it in my own opinion. But yeah, so once the stimulus does go through, I really see this going above its moving average. You'll see right now it's still below. I got 2 calls for Boeing. I got August 21st, 220 calls. Each one was $48, $50. Again, I used the profit from the Apple call to grab these. And then I did the same with DFEN. I got August 21st, $13 calls for $25 each. So I've only spent $50 on those. Now, if you see this right here, their moving average, went up. Their share price moved up. It pulled the moving average up, and then shot down, pulled the moving average down, and stayed down. Now we're pretty much, we should be on an uptrend right here. Oh snaps! Let me go back. We should be on an uptrend. We'll see how it goes depending on the stimulus, but we should see another climb like that. In my opinion, I believe this share price will shoot above that moving average and just kind of keep a steady climb, something like this. So I believe we'll start uptrend with the moving average like that, but the share price I believe will fluctuate and just keep on going like that. Now that doesn't seem too crazy of a reading, especially since Boeing did come off like the $300. Sorry, since DFEN came off of the $70 moving range, but this thing has a lot of room to grow. I mean, I know we're still struggling in a lot of areas. There's still a lot of businesses shut down, but if you're swing trading off of a chart, off of news, off of financials or whatnot, this seems like a pretty predictable trade to me, especially if you see all these little ones, all these little waves right here. You got a big one. I mean, who's to say we don't even get a little one just to kind of profit off of. So yeah, that's pretty much the play I have going on with industrial or Boeing and DFEN. And I threw Google in there just because it's tech stock and a lot of them rallied, but pretty much I believe their CEO didn't give great guidance, and this was their first quarter with the revenue loss, so they did drop down. I felt like they were lagging the market or lagging behind the other big tech stocks, and they should have had a huge rally, but they did have their first revenue loss off of ads. So yeah, that's how they're doing right now. But yeah, these are my top 3 plays right now, or my top 3 favorite: Apple, Microsoft, Square, and we'll see how net does. But I'm really looking forward to these 3 for the next week, especially Microsoft, and then I'm gonna be watching Apple. But yeah, if you like what you saw in this video, if you have anything you want me to talk about, or anything you think I should look at, go ahead and leave a comment below. This is an interesting week, and it's gonna be an interesting month. Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.